It's scary now looking back on it because I can't even imagine basketball being like that. It's amazing to me how hard it was. I guess I'm glad that I can see that because I've been put in a position where basketball is a positive thing again. I think I finally made a formal decision mid-April, maybe even a little bit before that, but that's when I came out and said no, I won't return to the program the next year. And so at that point, I was planning on continuing my basketball career elsewhere. So over the summer, I visited quite a few schools and just tried to feel out my different options. And there was a part of me that was still very much in contact with people at Loyola, depending on what they did with the coaches.
I took the job late. I took it at the end of July when usually programs are in their back end of summer conditioning and summer work with their kids, and turns out I only had 4 kids. And Katie wasn't a part of that, and I had just gotten a recommendation that Katie was a really great kid and a great student athlete and really could have had a better experience than she did. And so I felt immediately drawn to Katie that, why can't she have a second chance? I just called her up one day and I was like, hey, we're gonna have practice. I think you should show up.
The next day, though, I was able to come to practice and actually meet her, and she was great, kind of right from the get-go. She was young, fun, she had energy about her. And actually, I'm not even entirely sure that she knew I was kind of off the team, so even just that, even her not really even knowing that I wasn't on the team was kind of cool, because it was she just kind of made me feel like I belonged.
I think if I wanted someone to be a role model for my daughter, I think Katie Salmon would be the kid that I would be most proud to have as a role model for her. She's a fantastic student. She's very selfless. She has great character. Again, all the things that you would want your young children, your daughter, to grow up to be. I think Katie has those qualities.
Being a freshman here is hard, and Katie was definitely my light here at Loyola. I started to see her always doing the right thing, getting rewarded for the right thing. So I kind of was I want to be more like Katie.
My job is to empower young women to get themselves to believe in themselves, really.
They care for us so much as people, and they want to see us grow, and they want to see us be successful, and they know that this is so much bigger than basketball. So I think this is kind of exactly what I needed. It's kind of amazing to think that I've been through this much in just 3 years. But I think knowing that basketball doesn't have to be so horrible anymore is great. I think had I came out of it and never gotten a chance to see what good it can bring, I would have been stuck in this kind of I don't want to see anyone play basketball, I don't want to touch a basketball, I want nothing to do with it. Whereas now I do want something to do with it, and I don't want it to be a source of pain anymore.